Hi guys, right, interesting one. We've got the Krupp Styer Waffenträger available today for day 24. Ooh, E25 second round. Ooh, that's interesting. The E25 is back as well. Very, very nice. So, I'm going to go to the premium shop and, well, I'm going to buy this bad boy. So bear with me. Let's have a look at the deals. Okay, on the we've actually got the Black Edition and the Liberté, the E25 and the Cryer Stop. 2 deals by the look of 3 deals by the look of this. The standard tank for 1975. Then we have the big boy. Let's check out the big package. So, big package for £85.12. What do you get? You get the tank, 13,250 gold, camouflage net, binos, tank gun rammer. Okay, looks interesting. Personal reserves, no special crew. Okay, it seems like a lot of money for well, let's go back and have a look at the next deal. Right, the next deal, the not so big. Oh, wrong one. Oh, the E25 on the way as well. So 7,650, £42. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it. It's a good tank. It just is. Yeah, nothing to say about that. So then this deal, the £42.56. So you get the personal reserves, the 8,350 gold. So that's worth a nice amount of money. So is it really the personal reserves? I would say this doesn't seem like a good deal to me. If you want the gold and the personal reserves, well, you can buy the gold. 10% discount. You can get better just going for the gold itself. Looking at the deals available, actually thinking about it, there's specials. There we go, specials. So gold itself, 8,000 gold. We are looking 6,000 gold to 7,000 gold plus premium. We are looking £25, 12% bonus. Fort Knox is 31% off with a combination, and this one which is so £42 for the gold. So there's some interesting combinations, so you can find a better deal. So let's get back to the start. These deals, which one am I going to go for? Well, equipment wise and the rest, I've got several million credits, and I've got the binos and the tank gun rammer, and well, the tank and rammer is the only one I haven't got. The binos and the camouflage net I've got, so I don't need it. So I'm going to purchase this one. This is the one I think is the best value for me. So let's have a look and then get into the vehicle and see if this is a good tank. So bear with me. Hi guys, right now I've just bought it. Let's have a look. Is it there waiting for me? Let's have a look. So it should be there. Yes, we've got it. Brilliant. So we've now got the Krupp Styer. So let's check it out. So let's head in. German tanks. Let's just go to premium vehicles. So the Krupp Styer tank destroyer. Now let's see what this looks like. Tier 7. So you haven't got a straight comparison with the Tier 8 Rheinmetall Scorpion. Let's have a look at the gun. Now I believe it's a faster firing, and let's compare this. Oh, let's get the 2 guns up, and then compare the 2. So you are looking interesting, both very accurate, 0.3 and 0.33, 2.1 seconds with the L58, the Scorpion's gun, and 1.9 seconds, so very, very accurate indeed. It's got the same gun as the Tiger 88, Very, very... Which is a tier 8... Well, is this tank. So this is... It's got the same gun. So in fact, bear with me, I'm going to do a comparison. I know it's... As this has got preferential matchmaking, the Krupp Styer can see the same tiering. So I think it's fair to do a comparison between the Krupp Styer and the Jagdtiger. So bear with me while I set that up for you. Right, let's have a look. So the two tanks, DPM wise, the Krupp has got 2000 DPM, 2666 with the Waffenträger, the Jagdtiger 88. So 600 down, but it's a tier less. Reload time 7.2 compared to 5.4, and aim time 1.9 compared to 2. So it's actually more accurate than the tier 8, which is amazing. 0.33 dispersion isn't bad at all compared to 0.31. So the Jagdtiger's got the edge. Moving 0.22 compared to 0.18, 0.22. Yep, so the Jagdtiger is more accurate on the move. Turret traverse, because this has got a turret, whereas the Jagdtiger hasn't. So 0.12, which isn't bad at all, even though the Jagdtiger moving the gun is 0.08, which is nice. After firing, the bloom is 4 seconds to return to normal compared to 3 seconds with the Jagdtiger. So you can see that there's a bit of a difference. Then we come to ammo capacity, 50 rounds compared to 68 with the Jagdtiger, but 50 rounds is still very good. The shell cost 252, they're identical, same guns, same cost. Okay, very nice. Then we come to the top speed, 35 in comparison to 38. Well, there's not a lot in it, and you hardly ever see the Jagdtiger get to 38 because of the power to weight ratio. Reversing 15, which is very nice, very healthy compared to the 12 of the Jagdtiger. Power to weight ratio is very interesting. It's a tiny bit better than the Jagdtiger at 10.2, but still not very good. The power is significantly down with only 140 horsepower compared to 700. Terrain resistance is the same at 1. Medium terrain resistance is 1.1, very, very good on medium terrain compared to the 1.5 of the Jagdtiger, and it will probably feel it. 2.1 on soft compared to 2.4, so soft and medium terrain, it'll be quite nice. Then we come to the gun elevation, 45 degrees. The 15 of the Jagdtiger just pales in comparison. Gun depression, 8 degrees compared to 7. So you see why, another reason why I choose the Jagdtiger 88 to compare. Gun traverse, 30.6 compared to 30.63. They're identical. And the gun traverse, 180 degrees according to this, but I saw a review saying that the gun goes right the way around. But I understand it goes 180 degrees in one direction, 180 degrees in another. We'll have a look. We'll check it out in practice. The Jagdtiger moves 10 degrees either side. Turret traverse itself is 27 degrees a second. Then we come to the armour. 10 mil, 80 and 8. It's basically got no armour. Turret, yeah, it's as thin as anything, and it's got a fast-firing gun compared to the Scorpion, which I had originally thought about reviewing against this. But because of the preferential matchmaking of the Jagdtiger 88, they can both see the same top-tier tanks. So that's another reason why I've chosen the 88 to compare it directly to. Track armour 15 mil, health 800 compared to 1300, so the health is significantly down. Engine health is 40, the regeneration is 19, track health is 180 compared to 240, ammo rack is 190 compared to 220, view range is 360 compared to 390, and that's why they probably say to go for binoculars, because the view range isn't very good at all. Now the signal range is identical at 710 meters. Chance of fire 20%. So let's have a look at the model, the collision model down to the live version. Basically it's blue, there's no armour, everything will go through, even hit on the mantlet. 30, you saw 30 mil. Can the tracks absorb anything? Oh, it can absorb its own shot. If you angle properly from the side, there's a chance. Let's have a look at the visual. There's a small chance of actually absorbing the shot. As with the German light tanks, you do have the chance of actually bouncing and soaking a shot, which is very, very useful. Now, looking at the gun going around, it shows that it goes all the way around, but then there are these two bumps, which will it causes you to have to raise the gun slightly. You can't aim fully over these two pods for the crew members at the front of the vehicle. So you've got to be aware of that. That if you're following something below the ridgeline, you'll hit these and you can have to aim up. It could become an issue as long as if you're not ready for it. So let's get back and look at the vehicle. So here it is in its snowy environment. I haven't put any camo on. So without further ado, let's get it camoed up. It looks lovely like this. I prefer the metal. It's gorgeous, but I like having the advantage of being able to just have that camo. So let's get this camoed up. Do I want to put special camo on? Not yet. Let's see what... oh, that's quite nice. Let's see what suits. Work our way through. It's one of those things. It's actually quite nice to choose camo now and again. This is so much better than it used to be, this striped camo. And this one... that's actually quite nice. That, not so sure. It's nice, but not sure if it suits. No. That might suit as well. And last but not least... now, it seems like a bit of a tiger. And I've got a feeling this could become... because it's fast firing, you can get a lot of shots returning. So you've got to do a lot of shooting to make up for the fact that you haven't got the high alpha. You've got a fast firing... punchy gun, but no armour to stand behind. So I'm thinking between that and that. Let's go with that. And then summer camo. Not so sure about that one. Next, that suits quite nicely. That's better. And that one is... oh, no, thank you. Right. So let's purchase that. Then equipment. What are we going to need? I would like to put an emblem on. Oh, let's go for Irish camo. And the side. Looking good, looking good. So that's that sorted. Now let's get back to the garage. Let's start equipping this. So binoculars, they say... now the gun laying, let's go for medium tank gun rammer. And they say to go for camo net. So we'll go with the setup they say. That's one reason why I didn't purchase that. I just need to adjust my... there we go. Adjust that. Now, let's cut this down to 3 or 4. Let's cut it down to 4. The gun is quite punchy, so we'll see how it is with just a small amount of a premium. Then clicking in, so 368. The signal range is down, and I'm thinking, well, if you get hit, you're going to die anyway. So we'll go for chocolate first, then a large repair kit because you may well need it, and first aid kit. I'm thinking first aid is an option at this stage. So this is the loadout. I just need to sort something out in the background, and I will do my first game in a moment. So bear with me. I will be back in about 2 minutes. Before we get into this first game, let's do a quick look at the two tanks. So, as you'll see, there's only one way that it's better than the Jagdtiger 88. Yes, it's a different tier, but we're looking the concealment. Concealment-wise, 45% concealment while stationary, 28% on the move, 6% after firing, 10% after firing. So this is really the only thing it's got. Everything else is subpar. So yeah, we know the stats. So let's get back to the vehicle and just get into the first game. Let's see what it's like. So, never played this before. We've got this unusual gun. Let's see what we can actually do. Oh, I need to change my vision. Bear with me a second. Okay, we're getting in. I just changed the setting of my recording software, so let's see what we can do. So, there are 2 Styers on the opposing team. And they're complaining about tier 8. Well, I'm not complaining about tier 8 at the moment. Let's double check the penetration. 202, 237. So let's see what we can do. They want a defense G4. Okay, always let him go past. Let's check out, can the turret turn all the way? No, it can't. No. I believe in Quickie Baby's thing, or someone, I saw a review I saw that that it could turn all the way around, and no, it can't. So you've got 180 degrees one way and 180 degrees the other. You cannot turn the turret all the way round. Oh, what happened then? Oh, it's those blinking things. Yeah, they are an issue. You saw what happened then. I was trying to aim over the front and it caused an issue. Very, very interesting. Shot in. Can we get a second shot? No, it was really close. Can we? Anything? Right, 1 down. So, I've turned the tank to the side. You saw how, as I was aiming in, it forced the gun to move up. He's gone. Cool. Let's check out the mobility. So, I'm not going to play how I would normally play. I'm going to test things out. The first game I would play in different ways. So I'm testing what it's like on different terrains. It seems a little bit slow. Going up this harder terrain, 10 km/h, it's slow. It's hardly anything of a rise. Let's check out the top speed. What can we get up to? It's going okay, 35, 31 when you turn. It loses a lot in the turn. And there's an issue with the aiming. Let's try a shot up there, see if we can get anything in on him. Let's move in, let's check the... Ooh. Now the gun elevation seems quite good. Gun elevation, even from down here, trying to fire up, it does seem significantly good. But I want to push in, test out the punchiness. We know what the punchiness is like with the tier 8 gun. But as you see, I didn't go on the road. I wanted to check out what it's like on this not so good terrain. And it is an issue. Even on normal terrain, the power to weight is a problem. So let's keep it going. Let's move in. I'm going to go up on top of the hill, see what we can do from the hill. Oh, there's an issue. And I want to deal with that E25 which is up there if possible. Will he know about the issues? Now look how slow this is. 10, we're approaching 10 km/h, 9, 8, 8 km/h, and this is with a full crew plus chocolate. This is absolutely awful. I'm going to see if there's some way of getting grouses. This manoeuvrability is a significant problem. Going up a hill, there he is. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, the manoeuvrability is an issue with this tank. The gun is good, it's accurate, apart from those lumps on the front. So is this a good tank? It doesn't seem so good around, but let's see if we can sneak up on him. He's not going to expect us. He's not going to expect anyone to be here. Oh, what? He's running away. What can we do? What? Okay, we got him. It was our arty! It was our own arty. Oh well. And game over. So, we'll have a look at the post-game stats. The manoeuvrability is good, but as you saw, he didn't see us. And the E25 has got a good view range. So the stealthiness of this is very good. The gun is punchy. Compensation, yeah. Let's have a look. 3 shots in. So 530 experience. 1 kill. 393 damage. 393 experience. So 5 shots, 3 hit, 3 pen. So nice penetration. The cost of the consumables is an issue. And so let's have a look at the... so we made 10,000 on a winning game. So I would expect you to lose money. The experience is okay. The issue about the mobility will be a problem. You need to move to be able to do something. If you're sat there, the binoculars and the camera net works, but you'll find yourself out of position. Now, can you put grousers on? No, you can't. There's no other option for it. So if you have a look at my crew, I'm running a 3-power crew. All of the full abilities off-road, plus brothers in arms, and with food. This is awful. The manoeuvrability is really, really bad. It's a cheap tank. It's an unusual tank. I would say it's not... It's definitely not a good tank. Whereas the Jagdtiger 88 has got the armour to help protect it. This has got nothing. The mobility is an issue. So sadly, I don't rate this. It's an unusual little tank, but the manoeuvrability costs it so much. Whereas the E25 has got what you need. This E25 has got everything. It also has no armour. It has a punchy gun, really excellent, but the lack of mobility, if this had no armour, if this had armour to make up for why it's so slow, then it could work, but it doesn't. It's just got no mobility. All the others, like the Rheinmetall Scorpion's got mobility with a good gun. This has got the issues, as you saw, with the front, which is a problem. The gun itself is great when you do get on target, but the manoeuvrability and these causing a problem, plus not being able to turn the turret right the way around, I would say would be a detrimental factor, which you'll find difficult to surmount and do well with. And the only way is to use chocolate, and if you do that, you will come away on a winning game like this with 10, maybe 20,000 credits, which isn't a great deal. You're generally looking that you would want 40,000 credits. So it's a low earner. It's an unusual tank, a little bit of fun, but I'm not going to be playing this very much. It's one for my collection. It's not one to play regularly, sadly, and that's it. I would say, even though it's a nice little tank, it's just not a great tank. Too many problems. The value of it, the cost. Is it worth it? No, it's a little bit overpriced for what it is, and I don't think it's worth the money. As for the rest of the deals, it's a lot of money for not a lot, and for a slightly underpowered, underperforming tank. And even though I won in it, it's 0.51 rating, so I'd say half as good as you want it to be at this level. You need the mobility. If it had the mobility, if it had a better power, I would say this could be a beast on the battlefield, but it doesn't. It relies too much on you being in the right position, and if you're not in the right position, you're going to be out just in a totally bad situation. It's very reminiscent of the T95. You either have all the battle going on around you and you have a great game, or else you're trying to chase the battle and you never find it, it's always moving away and you have a terrible game. There's no in between. I think you can either have a really good game or a really bad game, or a game like the one I just had where you did okay. And that was in a win game. So I feel that this plays very much, if you know what I mean, like a T95. You won't be able to be in the right place at the right time most of the time. I'd say quarter of the time you will, quarter of the time you won't, and the other 50% you'll just have an okay game. That's it. That's what I've got a feeling about this game, and so I say no. It's not. You don't want to put this amount of money in for a 25% tank, where you can only get 25% good games purely because you're lucky to be in the right place. The mobility sucks. The camo rating is very good, but the mobility sucks. You don't want. Once you're found, you're dead. That's it, because you can't get out of there, and it's not a good position to be in. And for that reason, I'd say no, don't go for this tank unless you're a collector. If you're a collector, go for it. But other than that, no. So it's thumbs down from the bear. Sorry. So tonight, one replay and one review. The KV5, big thumbs up. This, thumbs down, sadly. So yeah, no. Sorry, Wargaming. It's an okay little tank, not a great tank, and just it's an unusual tank. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I'm the Gaming Bear, and see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.